Let me look at the simple beacon documentation and codebase to answer this accurately. Now let me check the Agent PDA, Personal Digital Assistant, module for the memory/handoff system. Now let me check the changelog for the feature list. Now I have a thorough understanding. Here's the answer. Simple Beacon keeps AI agents working longer through 6 interconnected mechanisms, all designed to reduce the things that cause agents to drift, hallucinate, burn their context window, or produce code that fails downstream verification. 1. Progressive MCP tool discovery, 92% initial token reduction. Instead of dumping all 34 tool schemas into the agent's context at session start, which burns thousands of tokens before the agent even begins, Simple Beacon exposes just 3 meta tools when Simple Beacon Progressive equals 1. Search available tools, natural language search across the 34 tool registry, inspect tool schema, fetch the full schema for one tool on demand, list all tools, compact one line per tool overview ref snippet. File equals.
SIRS user cascade projects packages Simple Beacon CLI src mcp stioserver.js.
Lines equals.
155 to 204.
/ the agent discovers tools as it needs them rather than carrying 34 full JSON schemas in its context window for the entire session. This directly extends how long the agent can work before hitting its context limit. 2. Tune payload compression, 85 to 97.5% token reduction per scan. The agent compressor.cjs reporter transforms verbose scan reports into minimal semantic tokens before returning them to the LLM. Short keys, S, summary, I, issues, F, file, L, line, sev, severity, ev, evidence. Path stripping removes common root prefixes like SIRS. Cascade projects evidence truncation, caps at 120 chars per finding. Issue capping, max 50 issues by default. Blocking issues prioritized ref snippet. File equals.
SIRS user cascade projects packages Simple Beacon CLI src reporters agent compressor.cjs.
Lines equals.
1 to 30.
/ a raw report that would cost 25,000 tokens arrives as 3,000 tokens. The benchmark utility, script/benchmark agent speed.cjs, measures this with 10,000 parse cycles simulating LLM tokenization overhead. Ref snippet. File equals.
SIRS user cascade projects scripts track token savings.cjs.
Lines equals.
1 to 16.
/3. Deterministic local feedback loop replaces guessing. The core workflow gives the agent immediate, exact, local verification at every step instead of letting it guess and drift. Phase tool what it does before applying code scan snippet scans proposed code for AI slop, fake KPIs, mock paths, credentials, before it touches disk after saving scan file rescans the changed file on disk unclear finding explain finding looks up pattern metadata so the agent understands why something was flagged fix hints code suggestions deterministic before / after fix suggestions from the rule catalog no LLM inference before claiming done handoff check verifies gate passes no blocking issues no open tasks returns ready true / false ref snippet. File equals.
SIRS user cascade projects packages Simple Beacon CLI src mcp handlers agent handlers.js.
Lines equals.
63 to 225.
/ this matters because agents fail when they guess. Instead of the agent wondering,
Is this code safe?
and burning tokens reasoning about it, Simple Beacon returns a deterministic yes/no with exact file, line, and finding ID. The agent spends its context budget on productive work instead of uncertainty. For persistent agent memory, cross-session context survival, the Agent PDA, Personal Digital Assistant, stores memories in .simplebeacon/agent PDA/memories.json, decisions, architectural choices that shouldn't be rederived, facts, project-specific knowledge, e.g.
Auth middleware is in auth.cjs.
False positive allow lists so the agent doesn't reflag known safe patterns, handoff briefs, what was completed, what's pending, what files changed. Ref snippet. File equals.
SIRS user cascade projects packages Simple Beacon CLI src agent PDA memory store.js.
Lines equals.
1 to 60.
/ when a new session starts, Supercharge agent reads the latest handoff brief and feeds it to the agent so the new session picks up where the last one left off instead of starting from 0. This directly extends agent productivity across session boundaries. 5. Task tracking in handoffs prevents lost work. the PDA includes a full task store, taskstore.js, with task creation, updates, completion, blocking, approval workflows, parent/child task hierarchies, pending approval queues, priority tracking ref snippet file equals.
SERS user cascade projects packages simple beacon CLI src agent PDA index.js.
Lines equals
30 to 40.
/handoff check verifies that all tasks are complete before the agent claims done. If the session runs out of context, the next session's supercharge agent call picks up the open tasks list, no work is lost. Ref snippet file equals.
SERS user cascade projects packages simple beacon CLI src MCP handlers agent handlers.js.
Lines equals
228 to 307.
/6. Cross-project learning, the system gets smarter over time. The cross-project learner.js module scans all projects with .simplebeacon/directories and extracts universal patterns, which findings actually matter versus which are noise, severity calibration across projects, new rule candidates from recurring patterns, policy templates that work across projects, agent behavior patterns, what works, what doesn't. Ref snippet file equals.
SERS user cascade projects packages simple beacon CLI src agent PDA cross-project learner.js.
Lines equals
1 to 17.
This means the agent doesn't just work longer within one session, the entire system becomes more efficient over time as it learns from every project and every agent session on the machine. The underlying philosophy, from your earlier description, LLMs don't write better code when you feed them longer sentences, they write better code when you feed them clean data. Simple Beacon replaces verbose, ambiguous context with short, deterministic, structured payloads, so the agent's limited context window is spent on productive reasoning rather than parsing noise or rediscovering what the scanner already knows.